About the Employee Expectation Review. The Employee Expectation Review is designed to track the performance and quality of an employee's work. The review allows for dialogue with the employee and their leadership to set plans and goals to guide the employee on a successful career path. The Employee Expectations Review is delivered by the senior for the monthly one-on-one, by the supervisor for the quarterly review, and by the manager for the annual review. All employee expectation reviews must be filled out correctly, filled out thoroughly, delivered on time, and signed and dated by the leader and the employee. About the monthly one-on-one. The monthly one-on-one is designed for communication between the senior and the employee. It's important to add specifics to the notes and observations for each section. Thorough documentation of the conversation will concentrate on specific goals that will be assessed during the quarterly and annual reviews. There are 5 sections in the monthly one-on-one review. Personal brand. Is the employee ready to work, motivated, determined to succeed, willing to collaborate, innovate, and learn from experience? Delivers expert service. Is the employee executing their role responsibilities, creating a world-class customer experience, and providing knowledgeable, complete, and accurate solutions? Drives results. Does the employee understand and achieve goals, aspire to get better every day, show initiative, and deliver a track record of results? Values. Does the employee show respect, humility, and integrity, learn from challenge and change, have fun while being the best, and unleash the power of the people? And development planning. What can the employee work on to become more proficient in their current role and ready for future roles? About the quarterly review. The quarterly review is scheduled every 3 months. The quarterly review is conducted by the supervisor. Comments from the monthly one-on-one reviews will be used to help determine the quarterly review scores, and they're based on individual and the business metrics. There are 3 sections to the quarterly review. The first section is performance. Within performance, there are 6 subsections based on values, drives results, expert service, personal brand, the drives result business metric, and the expert service business metric. Each of the performance metrics have a status of either needs improvement, solid performer, or rock star. The second section is feedback. The leader there shares observations and feedback from the previous month's focus areas and the execution of the employee expectations. The third section is feed forward. Leadership and the employee are going to discuss and agree on next month's focus areas by framing the conversation around the GROW model. The GROW model is a tool to set and follow through with goals. There are 4 tenets, and they are as follows. Establish a goal, examine the reality, explore the options, and establish the will. There's also a development planning section at the bottom of the form, which allows the employee to discuss what can be worked on to become more proficient in their current role and how they'll be becoming ready for a future role. The employee establishes a time frame for each goal based on 4 things. The specific goal, the actions the goal will be achieved by, the current status of their goal, and the target completion date for the goal. About the annual review. The annual review shares results from the quarterly review, and they're averaged and reflected overall for the annual. The annual review performance tracking is broken down between quarters 1 through 4. The performance is broken down by 20% for the values, 10% for drives results, 10% for expert service, 10% for personal brand, 20% for the expert service business metric, and 30% for the drives result business metric. Year-end comments. The year-end comments section is based on overall feedback and feed-forward conversations that are based upon goals, the GROW model, and the employee's development planning. The year-end comments cover whether the employee was able to achieve their goals or whether they require continued coaching. It also covers the overall performance trends over the past year and whether those goals are going to continue over the following reviews.